What is up, people? I am here, Indian man. No, I'm not Indian. But one thing I do know is they did a closed alpha 1 network testing. Now they have some patch notes. Once again, this is going to be like the last video of Killer Klowns I covered. I found the official website, so I'll show some screenshots. It's gonna be one of those type of videos where I actually just show screenshots to show their website. You can actually sign up for the beta. Oh, interesting. Oh, it says the game's gonna be on PS4 and Xbox One. So, Xbox Series X and S, I guess, is the new version. See, at least PlayStation's simple. It's just PS4, PS5. You know, this is why PlayStation for consoles is like the leading console. Not only can they run things better, but they get the name right. They're not like instead of Xbox 2, they're going like Series X. But if we go up to a certain area here, we can see here that they did have a closed alpha. And then after the closed alpha, which I guess it says 2022, they did another network testing. So the other thing that a lot of YouTubers I think forgot to cover is not only the patch notes, but the other thing is they stopped updating patch notes since 2022. So how old is this footage that was leaked in the last video we talked about? I don't know. It seems like it was pretty recent. The other thing is we got some screenshots here. So one screenshot is the what do you call them, dude? I forget the names. If you actually go on Steam, you can see. So the first one is Slim, I think. Clown character is Slim. I think that's the first one. And then the one after that is... Wait, unless the second one's Slim. I forget which one. I talked about this with Den on Live, but I totally forget which is which I'll link his YouTube channel in the description as well, because he does have a short showing these off. But for sure, Slim, and then I think the next one is Bibbo, or the other way around. And then the jumpsuits, though, are obvious which ones are those. Wait, there's like two okay, so there's two screenshots showing off the other outfit, and yes, I did get this from another channel kind of covering it, but because I could not find the screenshots to save my life. But I mean, everybody's covering it, so it's not like the channel that I got it off of owns the screenshots. But we got another one here. It kind of looks cool. It has cotton candy in this crunchy fries French fries shop, so I guess the shop only sells French fries, which is a bit weird. But this is one of the jumpsuit skins, and there's 3 of them you can get at release. So if you get the deluxe edition, you get 2. If you pre-order, you get 1. And you get Slim, and you get both the shower cosmetics and 1 week advance access just for buying the standard edition. If you do spend more money on it, you do get 2 more junksuits, Mike and Debbie, 2 human characters, 1 movie, Clown Skin, Bibbo, the digital soundtrack, and art book. So the art book will actually probably explain how they did a lot of the stuff, and Scorn did an art book. As long as they don't cut stuff out, and they're probably not going to change the art book after they release it. So I would recommend actually taking the art book download out of the game files and pre-backing it up somewhere, because sometimes game developers will actually take down the art book once people point out stuff that's missing from the original game, and they'll be embarrassed and actually take it away. And that happened with Scorn, so I lost the art book, and then I had to re-find it again from someone else doing what I just said. So there's a few, as you can see, there's the junk skins I went through, and then the shower skins are here. They do kind of look like, I guess it's kind of goofy, and they have the shower skins, but that's pretty much the main stuff I wanted to cover in the video. This is going to be a short one. Yeah, there's not really much to talk about here. We could actually, though, break up some of from the last video. I forgot to actually break up from the leak the icons. So if we actually go back to the leaked video that I covered in the last video, the thing I did forget to cover is the actual icons. So we look at the top there's humans versus clowns, and says 9 minutes 45 seconds. 4 humans are left and 1 clown is alive. So, and beforehand it said 5 humans and 3 clowns. So I don't know if there will be actually 30 humans, because it does say 5 humans, unless that stands for just the players. How many players you gotta kill with that? I don't know. But then at some point it says 6 humans and 3 clowns in 12 minutes and 29 seconds. And you can see the player names on the side. Then you got your mini map on the bottom right. And then there's some sort of like sound thing. Then you got your HP and stamina. And then you got your inventory system for survivors on the left. And then for the clowns, it's like an ability system that you can use your D-pad. So it actually kind of looks like Friday the 13th, the way it works, how Friday the 13th was. And on the right side, you got your weapons, and on the left side, you got your abilities. So that's kind of interesting. But really, other than that, there's really not much to it to talk about, other than Probably another short video. I'll cover some Twitter posts. Yeah, that's all we got at the moment. There's gonna be 2 procedurally generated maps and these different skins at release. And oh yeah, the price. That's another thing I was gonna talk about. Some people are talking about the price and they're like, oh, I don't know what I think of the price, but you know, $52 Canadian. That's the same price as what Texas Chainsaw Massacre was. So it also released at that amount. Well, actually, no. If you purchased early, you got a discount on Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so it was actually cheaper. I think it was $30-something. I didn't pay that 52 bucks. I paid $30-some Canadian. Because it was cheaper. It was like 25% off, I think. So it was like 40, 30 some bucks, I forget. Or was it 50%? I can't remember. But it was a certain amount off before release, if I remember correctly. And then in this game though, it isn't off, but $52 Canadian and $78 for the digital deluxe edition. So that's not terrible. And you know, honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot more money, but no, they're not charging a typical AAA game, which is nice because, you know, I mean, Dead by Daylight is $22.99, but this game looks like it has more to offer, plus it has better graphics. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna have more than just what something like Dead by Daylight has to offer, but we'll see how long the game lasts. If it dies right away, then it dies right away, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but at least I'll be there to play the game before it dies. So that's, you know, my perspective on it, because so many of these asymmetrical games usually die off after a few weeks, but maybe it won't. So I will be getting, I'll pre-order it eventually. There's no rush. It comes out on May 28th, so I'm not really rushing. It's like, as of today, I'm recording this on the 25th, so it's like a while from now. For sure, 2 months have to go by first, so I'll pre-order it later in time. But yeah, I will be streaming it. See you guys next one.
Well, it seems like this video has come to an end, and if you want to support Dan further, make sure to hit that join button, subscribe, like and smack that bell button.